Meat Boy sees Meat Boy surpass insurmountable odds to save his beloved Bandage Girl, but there may be one other thing he's looking for. Across the entire game, 100 bandages have been scattered, and collecting them unlocks secret characters. In order to collect a bandage, you must find it, touch it, then complete the level without dying. There will be a video guide for each chapter on how to get their bandages, and a compilation video will be made after all 5 are uploaded. This video will cover how to get all 20 bandages from Chapter 1, The Forest. The first bandage in the game is found in level 1-4, Nutshell. This level serves as a pseudo-tutorial for bandages. It is one of, if not, the only level where you cannot die, so there's no rush or worry to pick up the bandage from the hole and finish the level. The next 2 bandages can be found in the Sky Pub Warp Zone level, found in 1-5, Holy Mountain. The first segment contains a bandage on a lone platform to the left of the rest of the level. The second segment has the second one, found within the space in the center of the level. From there, finish the third segment without getting a game over to collect both bandages. The next bandage is in 1-7, Diverge. Take the top path and make a wall jump close to the saw to barely touch the bandage without dying, then finish the level. In 1-9, Safety Third, a bandage can be seen behind some crumbling blocks. I recommend sliding up the wall of blocks, then carefully falling onto the bandage. From there, climb the left wall to finish the level. 1-11, Fired, has a similar bandage. You need to get behind a wall of crumbling blocks to grab it, but also not fall into the fire. Then finish the level. 1-13, Tommy's Cabin, has a bandage behind the first saw blade. Once it's moved to the right, enter behind it, grab the bandage, and get out to finish the level before the saw moves back and kills you. The next bandage is in 1-18, Altamont. It's on the right wall of the bottom right spinny saw, reachable by sliding down to it or by wall jumping off the rightmost wall down low. Then finish the level without falling. The next 2 bandages can be found in the Handheld Hack Warp Zone level found in 1-19, Intermission. The first one is in the second segment. The player must make it out of the maze and onto the crumbling blocks before the blocks near the bandage are broken, making it inaccessible. The third segment hosts the second bandage. To reach it, wall jump off the leftmost wall into the path of multiple saw blade launchers. From there, reach Bandage Girl without getting game over to collect both bandages. And for 1-20, the test, the player must get close to the saw blade launcher on the ceiling, in which the bandage is right underneath. That's every bandage in the Forest Light world. If you've collected every bandage so far, you'll have unlocked Gish on consoles and Head Crab on PC by now. Both characters will be useful later. Now, let's move on to the Dark one. Starting with 1-3X, the bandage is right above a saw. Wall jump at a specific height to grab it, then finish the level. In 1-5X, Cream Soda, you can wall slide next to these saws to just barely reach the bandage. You'll need to get a good jump to slide up high enough. After getting it, finish the level. In 1-10X Walls, a bandage is located at the middle of the highest ceiling. A sticky character like Gish or Head Crab can slide across the ceiling, making this level and getting its bandage trivial. The Warp Zone to Space Boy can be found in 1-13X, Tommy's Condo. It contains 2 bandages. The first is to the right of a wall in the second segment. Wall jump outward from the right side to get it, but don't fall. The second is in the third segment, on a block above Bandage Girl. Carefully navigate the higher route blocks to reach it, then drop down to finish the level. In 1-14X, Mystery Spot, a bandage can be found on the bottom right wall of the shelter that houses Bandage Girl. Run to the right, grab it, get back up, then continue to level like normal. 1-15X, Kick Machine, features a bandage right behind Bandage Girl. This means you need to play the level normally up until you reach her. When trying to jump over her, you might bump into her and finish the level without grabbing the bandage, so it may take a few tries, and you'll need to time it so the saw blade launcher doesn't fire when you land. 1-17X, The Clock, has what I think is the hardest bandage in the chapter to get. You need to find the right time to weave through the spinny saws in order to grab the bandage. You can only get it from above. A wall jumping between the saws here is impossible. After grabbing the bandage, finish the level. The final bandage of the chapter is in 1-19X, The Queener. Land on the platform with the first spinny saw and jump to grab it. You can also grab it by wall jumping off the left wall, which is quicker, but risks getting killed by the moving wall of saws. After this, finish the level. And that's every bandage for Chapter 1. Though there's no character unlock for 20, it's worth mentioning that earlier versions of the game would have you unlock Super Meat World on PC and 10 internets on Xbox by this point. Join me next time for bandage locations for Chapter 2, The Hospital. And that's all for today. If you liked what you saw, subscribe. I'll be making Super Meat Boy videos every now and then.